Hello and welcome to a video with me, Winner Andrew, to another video of Weekly Andrew, in which, this week I haven't really got anything for this season's anime that I'm going to be talking about yet. So I decided to watch the Kaguya-sama movie instead, so I'd have that to talk about. So yeah, I guess I'll kind of just go over the movie there a bit, which is basically just the aftermath of the whole kiss at the end of the culture festival, which leads up to the confession in the movie here. Yeah, we get to see more of little Kaguya and everything before she turns back into Ice Kaguya. In which, when she's Ice Kaguya there, she's kind of a bitch, to put it lightly, to be honest. But that was just the beginning, and completely started changing once she started to melt, basically, I guess. But the whole movie basically just focuses mostly on Shirogane and Kaguya, while all the stuff going on with all the other characters is basically ignored for the most part, considering from what little we did get to see, I don't think things went very well for Ishigami with Tsubame there. Really don't think things went very well there. Which, to be honest, makes sense considering I'm pretty sure nothing's going to happen between them ever. And that Ishigami is probably going to end up being with Ino, or whatever. Yeah, I already seen the hints, enough hints for that already to figure that out. But yeah, pretty good movie all overall. And basically the end of the anime pretty much. Considering from what I know the story does continue, but it's not as good because the whole main goal of the whole thing has basically been accomplished already with Kaguya and Hirogane basically being together at this point. So yeah, main goal's been accomplished, nothing's really left for the story, so apparently it kind of goes downhill a bit from this point on, and yeah, we haven't got another season announced yet. When it's been a while since the movie aired and everything, so yeah. Don't know what the chances are of of Kaguya-sama getting another season or anything like that, but yeah. Next thing, yeah. I got to Harem Hotel this week. Got to the update for it, which had two events for Lynn and Ashley, and then one event for Callie, Lucy, Vanessa, Maria, Hannah, Android, Felicity, and Emma, Autumn, and Ellen. And then there's also more Explore content, one event for Bernie's Bowling Bar, two for the park, and two for the slums. So, yeah, for the most part, I kind of was forced to do these in a certain order because they just automatically played when I went to the lobby and stuff, I guess. But, yeah, Hannah, Felicity, and Emma's stuff, there was basically just 8 scenes, nothing else to them for the most part. Callie's event was kind of just more lead up to her new job that she's going to have, and also a little talk with her stepmother, so bit of family time there, kind of, I guess. Lucy was invited by some friends to a party on a yacht, in which, yeah, she kind of ends things with those friends, I guess, but also kind of gets a new friend in Zara, which I think we saw was basically introduced in the previous update or whatever when Bernie's Bowling Bar stuff and Explore Content in general was added, I think. Vanessa's event was basically just a podcast with Nia. That's it. Don't really have much else for that, besides the fact that it did kind of reveal some information about the end stuff going on when it comes to the resistance. That's not really a resistance, I guess. Um, Ashley's event went down to Lowtown to try and find more leads on what happened to Rin, in which she apparently, which is where she was last seen, basically, or something like that, before getting taken by what I guess is the woman that we saw stalking us in the previous update, I think, during Flesh and Emma's events there. I think. Don't exactly remember what she looked like, but seems similar enough. Maria's event was basically her practicing her seduction techniques, I guess. Eh, it's pretty much LARPing. That's all it was, to be honest. In which other characters were joining in during it and stuff. Android's event was her basically doing more work on the whole cyberspace, but this time around with Ale. Autumn's event was basically her just learning more stuff with Saint related stuff and kind of being introduced to all that more with the growing divide between her and Hazel. Yeah, things are going very well there. Ellen's event was. She got a special booking apparently for some supermodel or something, I guess. That's apparently going to be staying at the hotel every now and then or something. Don't exactly see how that's going to be playing out when it comes to the story overall. But, yeah, time for Lynn's. The big one here. Lynn goes out and starts a protest, in which was actually quite successful, considering that Cornwall basically ushered in a dictatorship with an AI monitoring everything on the internet and basically taking over all the policing and banning all the wrong thing, basically. Yeah, and that AI was apparently supposed to have like a few more years left of trainings go through, so basically Lynn basically forced Cornwall's hand and made him bring out a prototype AI that was still being trained. Yeah, all I can say is, well, I can definitely see a revolution on the horizon at this point. Considering we basically got a dictatorship going on now. A full-on dictatorship. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a revolution coming. Considering now it's not just the elves being oppressed. It's everyone. But, yeah, let's see. The Explorer content. The only thing that's really had much there was the Bernie's Bowling Bar one, which was basically you just go there, then gets brought to the park by Eris, where you spend time with her and stuff, and just talk, I guess. But after that, we unlocked the park, got stuff, some random stuff there, and also at the slums. Eh, not really anything in the park or slums yet. Nothing important, at least from what I can tell. But yeah, that's basically everything covered that was in this update for Harem Hotel. I'm also kind of wondering just about how much is actually left in the story at this point. How close is it being completed, considering I think we're getting close past the halfway point of this at the very least so far. But yeah, that stuff is done. So yeah, anime again, I guess. Kind of took a little glimpse at anime that's airing for the fall season. And I apparently have over 10 things I'm going to be watching next season already, because there's just that many sequels airing, or second cores for what was airing in the previous season. Yeah, I'm going to have a lot of anime to watch the next season, I think. And then there's also apparently Kanojo mo Kanojo, and also Banished from the Heroes Party Slow Live thing that I watched when they were airing. And they both apparently got second season announced back towards the end of last year, and I never got a notification from Mal about the darn things. So yeah, I've now got those on my list now that I actually know about them. And Canna Jumbo Canada is going to be airing in fall as well, so I got that to look forward to, considering I did actually quite enjoy that thing, despite how stupid it is and everything. And also, while I was looking at stuff on Mal there, I realized that Goblin Slayer was announced for 2023, but there is the fact that it still has not yet aired. It is not airing this season, which means that it can only be airing in fall, otherwise it's going to get delayed. So, yeah. Either Goblin Slayer's second season is going to air in fall, or it's going to get delayed until 2024. One of the two. Because it's not airing this season, there's only one more season left in the year after this. But, yeah, that's the main stuff I really had to talk about, I guess, for this week. Trials in Tainted Space. I actually kind of forgot to mention this last week, but I basically done with Marillion on there. So, yeah, just got to go into Queen Tediva's palace or whatever her name is there and also do the Federation quest. Gotta figure out which one of those I want to do first, considering I know that some of that stuff affects Shade. Both of them do, kind of. But yeah, I gotta figure out which one I want to do there for the best outcome when it comes to Shade or something. But yeah, gonna be testing that stuff before I actually move on Morel when it comes to Marillion and I guess go to Uvito after that. Otherwise, I'm gonna be just going to the next main planet, which is Shi, the pirate planet or whatever. But yeah. I guess that's the end of this video. I don't exactly have much else to talk about, so yeah, that's there is in this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.